Some people don't lose money by taking risks. They lose it by trying not to. Long ago, in a city built on stone and trade, there lived a wealthy merchant named Cassius. Before a long journey, Cassius summoned 3 men, not family, not friends, but men he trusted with responsibility. He placed silver into their hands. To the first he gave 5 weights, to the second 2, to the third 1. No speeches, no instructions, only this: "I will return." Then he left. The first man went to the market. He traded carefully, lost some days, gained others, but he let the silver move. By the time Cassius returned, it had grown. The second man did the same. He took smaller steps, accepted smaller risks, moved more cautiously. But he also let the silver move, and by the time Cassius returned, his silver had grown as well. The third man made a different choice. He walked beyond the city walls, past the noise of trade, past the stalls, past the road where value changed hands. He found a place of dry earth, and there he buried the silver. Not because he was lazy, because he was afraid. Each night he slept with the comfort of a man who believed he had made no mistake. No thief could steal it. No deal could fail. No market could turn against him. The silver was safe. And safety, when fear is speaking, can sound exactly like wisdom. He told himself, "What I was given will be returned untouched. I will not be blamed for loss." He did not call it fear. He called it responsibility. That is how stagnation often hides, not beneath recklessness, beneath caution that has forgotten its purpose. Time passed. Markets rose and fell. Caravans came and went. Prices changed. Work changed. Life moved. The buried silver did not. When Cassius returned, the city gathered around him. One by one, the 3 men came forward. The first placed down his silver, now doubled. Cassius looked at him and nodded. The second stepped forward. His silver had also grown, not as much, but enough to prove movement, judgment, and courage. Cassius nodded again. Then the third man came. He said nothing at first. He walked back to the dry ground, dug into the earth, and returned with the silver wrapped carefully, untouched by trade, untouched by risk, untouched by life. He placed it gently before Cassius. "Here," he said, "what you gave me, exactly as it was." For a moment, the silver looked perfect, clean, intact, undamaged. And that is what made the truth so difficult to see, because some of the greatest losses still look whole from the outside. Cassius looked at the coin for a long time. Then he lifted his eyes and said quietly, "You did not lose my money. You lost time." The room changed. The third man had expected relief, perhaps even praise. He had protected the silver. He had avoided shame. He had preserved what was given. But Cassius continued, "Silver that does not move slowly disappears, even when it looks untouched. Value is not kept alive by being hidden from the world. It is kept alive by having the courage to enter it." The third man stood still. For the first time, he understood that fear had not protected him. It had only kept him from participating in the life of the silver. He had returned the object, but not its purpose. That is the danger of worshiping safety without asking what safety is for. Protection is not the goal. Use is. Growth is. Movement is. A tool that never risks wear may remain clean, but it also remains useless. Money works the same way. Not every risk is wise. Not every market deserves trust. But refusing all motion, does not preserve value. It slowly kills possibility. The first two men were not great because they never failed. They were wise because they allowed time, judgment, and movement to work together. The third man wanted certainty. What he got was stillness. And stillness, over long enough time, becomes its own kind of loss. That is why some people do not lose money loudly. They lose it quietly, by keeping it untouched, unused, unmoved, by confusing the absence of damage with the presence of wisdom. But untouched is not the same as unharmed, and safe is not the same as alive. You can protect money so completely that you protect it from its own purpose. The third man did not lose a single coin. He lost every chance that coin had. And not all losses look like losses. Money that never risks loss is money that guarantees stagnation. Fear feels safe until you count what it cost.